Hello everyone and welcome to another insightful conversation from SIBM Nagpur. Today we are going to talk about a platform that is going to be launched by our institute, that is AIM, which stands for AI in Management. So AI is changing the way how company works and how corporates changes. But many students still wonder that how they are going to be used AI in corporate and in their career. To talk more about this, we have our faculty member, Dr. Ashok Patil and Dr. Preeti Sharma. So, sir and ma'am, welcome and thank you for joining us today. AI has become one of the biggest discussion today, but many students feel that the AI is too technical or outside the management studies. So, why do you think that initiatives like AIM is going to help our student in future?
Thank you. That's a very important question, in fact. AIM initiatives are necessary for today's workforce, especially for the students for management, because they have to go at par with whatever changes are happening. And everywhere in business, we see not only the development of software, but also utilization of software is more important. In various domains like HR, finance, marketing, operations, you see everywhere they're using AI-based tools now to make the decisions more effective. HR people are utilizing for their recruitment processes, and marketing, you see a lot of customer analytics is being deployed. Likewise, in finance, forecasting is very important. Operations people go for implementation of their models for, again, forecasting or say optimizing the utilities or resources. So here the students not necessarily are required to develop these AI models. They are primarily required to make decisions based on whatever insight is being given by the AI softwares, AI platforms. So we need to equip the students to understand how to utilize these AI platforms, and that's why particularly this AIM platform is the bridge, important bridge between whatever is happening outside in the world and whatever we are teaching inside the classroom. So we are trying to make them equipped with the latest technology which is going to come in the market.
So, sir, my second question is, can you tell us more about what a student can expect from AI and what kind of learning or exposure will student get from this initiative?
Yeah, as rightly pointed by the madam here, that AI is important. It's a part and parcel of the industry utilization there, and definitely academics is not far from this scenario. So we created this platform so as to get the latest technology and AI tools which are utilized by the industry, so that students get exposed to these kind of tools. And the activities which we are actually conducting for this is the lecture series where the students will understand the practical applications of the AI tools, various tools. We will also be having the workshops. We'll be calling the industry experts to deliver the lectures and the actual utilization of the AI tools, how practically they are actually implementing in their day-to-day life. Right. Apart from that, many simulation exercises also will be given for the students so that they will understand the actual implementation of AI in the industry. So when they join the companies, they will be definitely be able to see the change that is happening in the AI world, and they will be able to easily cope up with this kind of thing. So we are exposing the students to the real world, and we are making the platform for that particular purpose.
One very important area for MBA student is placement and corporate readiness. How do you think that AI awareness can help a student become more placement ready?
So what do we expect from the students when they sit for placement? The first thing is the student should be able to face, right? And the awareness about such kind of platforms, tools, and how to utilize those tools, the skill of using that, makes a student more confident, more presentable, and more analytical in the sense that they are able to solve the given questions, may it be in the form of case studies or the insight presentation or the insight discussions which are required during the interview process. So when they'll be using this platform, then obviously they'll be able to become more productive. They'll be able to analyze the insights given to them, or they'll be able to put the tools together to get those insights better. Beyond this, they'll also be increasing the confidence of researching on what is available, right? So it's not only about what is presented on the table, it's also about finding out what is missing out. So it could be the tool itself, it could be the insight out of the tool, or it could be the interpretation of that insight. So once they interact with such kind of AI tools through the platform and they are exposed to various experiences before they go for the interviews, they'll become more confident. It's not about knowing or reading lots of books. It's about the confidence to face the situation. And that is what the prime objective of this platform is, to make the student more aware and in turn more confident to face the interview at the end.
As AI continues to grow, what role do you think that future manager will play in AI-driven world?
So this is important to understand that AI is taking up many of the jobs which human beings earlier used to do. But we cannot far-fetch it beyond the utility of that AI tool. Human beings are equally important, and in the future, I emphasize that uh, the coexistence is more important for the success of implementation of AI tools for the companies as well as for the academicians. Right. So one cannot think in silos, saying that okay, I'll completely do with the AI tools or completely do with the human beings. There are some routine tasks which we can definitely use AI. And why I'm saying this? Because see, AI, many things like the decision, it's not a decision maker. So the human beings are supposed to take all ultimately whatever the analysis the AI tool is doing. Right. Secondly, ethical considerations which are limited by the AI tool. So definitely, ultimately, again, human being comes into picture to take the final decision. Right. These kind of things are very important, and see for the success of any company, because they are liable to say that why the decision was taken. It's important that the human being is always in the loop. So human in the loop is the primary thing for us. So coexistence is the mantra for the success of the successful implementation of AI tools in the career.
One final question. So many students feels that AI is replacing their job. So what do you think? In reality, AI is replacing manager or is the reality different?
I'll say the reality is completely different. AI cannot replace human beings. We all know AI is developed by human beings. Somewhere we are ahead, we are more developed. We have something which AI doesn't have. And what is that? The situations where we have to bring in different dimensions, different perspectives, and we also need to combine it with some kind of emotional intelligence. Their AI, I think, still needs to be trained because all those dimensions are not covered by these AI models as of now. We talk about so many dark sides of AI decision making, right? So, may it be the area of leadership, where a combination of your emotional intelligence, all sorts of acumen, business acumen is required, or strategic thinking is required, and moreover, the areas where ethical judgment is required, there AI has to go a lot ahead of what where the AI is. Yes, definitely there are jobs, there are tasks where AI is replacing the older skills, the managers who were not updating their skills, because AI is faster and more efficient in that case. But still, there are other areas where human beings, they don't need efficiency, they need more human touch, and AI along with human touch is required. So we want AI models to work on generating the insights, but where proper implementation is required, there human thinking is required, managers are still required. It is always good not to avoid AI, rather coexist with AI, so that the mundane jobs could be done by AI models, and we can bring in more creativity over there, and we can, we can have more emotional or empathetical touch in the decisions. So definitely AI is not going to replace human beings or managers per se. AI is going to exist, and I think that AI would be developing. Along with that, we will also be developing and having better decisions in the business perspectives.
Just to add on, we can see that when you go to a bank, any company, and you go with a complaint, and it has been answered by the machine and answered by the human being. So which one will be preferred by the customer? Definitely customer will say that the human touch is there. So whatever is said and done, all AI can do is the sophisticated analysis, but the final decision will be taken by the human beings. So human in the loop is very, very important. So there will not be any question of replacing the managers in the future.
So thank you so much, sir and ma'am, for sharing with us valuable insights.
Thank you, Aniket.
Thank you, Aniket. I hope we'll be able to make the impact by using this platform. Yes,
So AI is becoming more important in management and businesses, and initiatives like AIM will definitely gonna help our students. So thank you so much for joining us today, and stay tuned for more such conversation under AIM.